Hey everybody, welcome back again. So if you are looking to pass your CKA exams, then you're actually on the right channel to get you certified the right way. So in case you don't know me, I'm the founder of CodeJanitor and I'm also recently CKA certified, and I've made it my mission to help you also clear the exams without any ambiguity. Okay, so without further much ado, let's jump right into solving a question on the certificate manager. Similarly, you might face a task to get all the certificate manager in a cluster, so you need to know how to do this. Okay, so let's look at this task. So it says the task says create a list of all set manager custom resource definition and save the output to the resource.YAML file. Use the kubectl to list all the CRDS and keep the default output formatting by kubectl. Using kubectl, extract the documentation for the subject specification field of the certificate custom resource and save the output to also a subject.YAML file. Basically, this is testing us that can we list all the resources or all the custom definition files that we have in our cluster. So if we're able to do this, then it means that in a real life production environment, then you can be able to check through your environment and then be able to list all your certificate manager, So without further much ado, let's try and solve this scenario question. So first of all, it says create a list of a certificate manager custom resource definition file. So let's try it out. Okay, get a list of all set manager. So okay, get CRDS-A. So all of it. So we are getting all of it. Okay, but I haven't prepped my environment, so let's run the file. Again, if you need access to the same resources that I'm using to prep the environment, you can check the description down below. And please do not just watch, just practice, so that when you go to the exams, you will just be able to solve the questions over there. Okay, so it says it's done. So now okay, get CRDS. Okay, now we can see there is some for the certificate manager. So now what does the first task say? It says create a list of all set manager for the CRDS and save the output. So a list for the set manager. We need one for the set manager. So now when you get it like this, get CRDS, and then across all namespaces, you can list it one by one. You can list it one by one, but I don't know why you will do that, because let's say in the exams you are faced with a lot of certificate manager in the cluster. What are you going to do? Still list them one by one? You are going to waste time. Okay, please remember 5 minutes max per question. Okay, so we run the command again. Let's clear the screen so you can see. So okay, get CRDS-A, and then we use grep to help us. Okay, I copied the wrong one. So okay, get CRDS-A, and then we need the set manager. So we will grep for it, grep-I set manager. Boom. So now we have listed all the sets manager here. All we need to do now is to output it into a file. So again, let me clear my screen so you can see. All we have to do is to output it into the file that is recommended. So this one. And then let's cut and see if we were successful. Now we can see that file contains the list of all the certificate manager in our cluster. Good, we are done for that task. Let's move on to the task number 2. It says using kubectl extract the documentation for the subject specification. Now we need to be able to extract the documentation for the subject specification of the CRDS. So Let's try k explain CRDS -H. Okay. Oh no, it's the certificate. Remember, it says extract the documentation for the subject specification field of the certificate. Okay, of the certificate, not CRDS. Okay, so k explain certificate -H. Again, if you don't know how to use it, just use -H, so it can help you know what to do. Okay, so we can just look at the syntax here and then do the same. Clear the screen. So k explain certificate .spec. Okay, so when we run it like this, then we can see we have a field called subject, so we need that one. So .spec.subject, I'll copy and paste it here. .spec.subject. Now this is the field that we need to save it into the subject.yaml file. So again, I'll clear my screen and let's get that command back again. So k explain certificate.spec.subject, and then that is all, my friend. When you do it like that, that is all. Copy the file path. Remember to copy and paste, because if you try to type it out in the exams, first of all, you are going to waste time, and then the second of all, you can also have a typo. Okay, so I'll paste it here because I'm lazy. I will copy and paste it, and then I will now save it. So let's cut the file and see. Let's cut it and see. Now we can see we have successfully saved it to that file per the task required. So whatever the file path will be in the exams, that is what you need to do. And please again, remember to read the question carefully. So let's check it out. So let's check our work. Check. Run the check file. Boom. Now we can see we have successfully passed this task. And if you're able to do it like this, then you can bank in all the points at the exams without second guessing yourself. You know, when you go to the exams, please do not second guess yourself. Okay, because the moment you start to second guess yourself, it means that you are unsure of the task and you are unsure of your outcome. Be sure of your outcome. Okay, so without further much ado, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up so that we can reach more people. Okay, let's help other engineers also clear their exams without any ambiguity in mind. So without further much ado, I wish you good luck and all the best.